Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a kind and gentle girl named Cinderella. She lived with her wicked stepmother and two stepsisters who treated her poorly. Despite the hardships, Cinderella remained sweet and hopeful. One day, an invitation to the royal ball arrived at Cinderella's home. The whole kingdom was buzzing with excitement, but Cinderella's stepmother and stepsisters were determined to keep her from attending. They gave her extra chores and left her behind as they went off to the grand event. Feeling sad and alone, Cinderella sat by the fireplace and began to cry. Suddenly, a magical fairy appeared. With a wave of her wand, she transformed Cinderella's torn dress into a magnificent gown and turned a pumpkin into a splendid carriage. Cinderella couldn't believe her eyes as mice were turned into horses and her raggedy slippers transformed into glass ones. The fairy warned Cinderella to leave the ball before midnight, for the magic would wear off. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Cinderella thanked the fairy and set off for the royal ball. As she entered the ballroom, everyone was stunned by her beauty. The prince himself was captivated by Cinderella and asked her to dance. They twirled around the ballroom, and Cinderella felt like she was in a dream. However, as the clock struck midnight, Cinderella remembered the fairy's warning and hurriedly left the ball, leaving behind one of her glass slippers. The magic wore off, and her beautiful gown turned back into rags. Undeterred, the prince set out to find the mysterious maiden who had captured his heart. He went from house to house, asking every young woman to try on the glass slipper. When he arrived at Cinderella's home, her stepsisters tried to squeeze their feet into the delicate slipper, but it was too small. Finally, it was Cinderella's turn. The slipper fit perfectly, and as she put on the other, the prince recognized her as the one he had danced with at the ball. Overjoyed, he took her to the palace, where they lived happily ever after. Cinderella's story teaches us that kindness and goodness can prevail even in the face of adversity, and that dreams can come true with a sprinkle of magic and a lot of courage.